Hey everybody, so another day, another video.
Another beautiful day.
Yep, today finds us at the exchange place for the
Folk Arts Festival.
Yay!
And we're outside of Jonesboro?
Nope, we're in Kingsport.
My bad.
Yep, we're in Kingsport.
This is a living history folk art festival from the 19th century, farm life.
Yep, so let's go check this out.
Yay.
Follow us. So they have a cute little museum shop. And then I believe the museum's in there. We'll check that out then. So they have a cool little silent auction. Look how adorable.
Yeah, there's a lot of stars and a lot of
Wow, I've never seen anything like that. Bark basket.
This is a cool old barn.
Beautiful. Restored old barn.
Yep.
It's got some scarecrows that are all
Yeah,
unique down there.
They're cool. Having a barn sale. That's a cool wagon, right?
Carriage wagon.
Yeah, we got to come in the barn. It's pretty awesome in here. And in this building is the museum.
Yeah, lovely.
Look at that.
Lovely, lovely items.
So that'd be a little loom. A little loom.
Yeah, they had a loom for sale in the barn, and of course it was falling apart, but it was used to make the big rag rugs. That's what they had started on it.
There's a 10-tub or hip bath, so I guess all you're washing is your hips.
You're sitting in, you can sit in that one.
Yeah, it's different.
Or stand in it, you don't splash the water out.
and notes on them. But the person
Pretty
who was
cool,
doing
isn't
them
it?
even knew what the notes meant, but they had to be deciphered
Wow, look at that one.
to figure out. And so they made coverlets
Some of
for
that.
the beds, and that's what they did, and they did all of these different patterns.
It's cool with Halloween coming.
Yeah. Wow.
And Steph-N-Lee loves her bowls.
They do. They're called Mad Bowls.
Just the strings.
By
It
Maggie.
tells you what strings to mash.
Oh, look at the
That's how
I like
instruments.
the instruments.
Very, very easy.
They're awesome.
Field is back there on the back porch of the main house. They have a
And them little owls.
Darling.
Yeah, they are. And that dragon up there. And these ones are a little younger.
Those are 2 days old.
2 days old.
And the other ones are a month old. They're on the end. And barred rock. This big boy is a barred rock Americana rooster, and he's about 4 to 5 months old. So he's gonna be a big boy.
We had some barred rocks and some Rhode Island Reds.
We miss our chickens so
Miss
much.
them so
I
much.
love it. Absolutely love it. These are also only 2 days old.
What are these?
Frizzles.
Hey, honey.
Hi.
Hi.
So we're gonna take a little walk down through here, get away from the crowds for a little bit.
What a wonderful day today has been.
We're gonna go in here.
Yes. Let's go in here. There's a scrape.
A boot scrape.
Well, that's very nice. Maybe that was it a family piece?
We got a
I'm sorry, what?
We just finished cooking Carolina snowballs.
Which are?
These are apples. Here, we come over here.
Looks like she's been eating
So we
slushy.
peeled and cored apples and put lemon peel inside and surrounded it by rice. And then we tied it up in a little bundle, and then we boiled them for a while. And we left them cool, and then we popped them out, and they look like this. So the rice expanded and came together to form this little ball.
And that's typical of decorating the platter like that?
We just
That's
used
beautiful.
this as bit. Thank you. You could use anything you want to.
Is
Really.
this a common meal? Or would the lemon be uncommon?
The lemon would be in the winter time would be the freshest, but you can dry lemon peel. But it would have been for the richer families that could afford to buy the citrus or that were close to a store.
A family that would live in this cabin, would they have been wealthier?
Yes, the family that lived here were wealthier,
Yes,
and
and
they
this
owned a
was the
store.
kitchen. That's all it was. This wasn't their house. Their house was across the yard there.
Or the one with the gingerbreading?
No, that's another one. So they're just behind us right here, the
We
main
haven't been
house.
over
That
there
was
yet.
the main house for the family, and their cook was an enslaved woman, and this is where she worked.
Would she have been black or white indentured?
No, she was an African. She African descent, and you know the mistress of the plantation farm might have helped her in the kitchen too. It's just we don't know exactly, but we do know that they had a cook that, you know, and a lot of the southern farms had separate kitchens because it would keep the heat out of the main house, and also if they had an enslaved cook, she could just do her thing in that building.
You can smell the campfire all over the place, can't you?
Yeah. It's lovely.
And yeah, and my little pizza maker.
But they also have gardens right behind. This was the kitchen that we were in. And
Yeah.
these are the gardens for the kitchen.
Take a little quick look in the garden. Still quite a bit of stuff growing in there.
You're very colonial looking, like we would see at Williamsburg, right, honey?
Yeah.
Like raised garden beds.
Yeah.
So this would be the woodshed, hey?
Yes, ma'am.
Would it be used for storage of anything other than wood?
Wooden tools mostly. Just the tools that you'd be working with.
Just like your regular garage and pulling the lawnmower in the garage?
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, baby. Hello, Mama. Hello.
Hey, you needed to take a break.
She wants to stay in the shade.
Yeah.
They might be changing her out because they're doing some sorghum making.
Yep.
Pretty animal.
And anybody that's watched any of our videos remembers Maggie.
There's sorghum.
Yep. She works 4 days a year.
Hi, Maggie. Hi,
Hey.
beautiful.
Maggie's taking a lunch break.
I recall her. She was 20 years old.
Something like that, I believe, yeah. I remember she worked 4 days a year. Which, that's the life. And there's sorghum for those of you that don't know what it looks like.
Looks a lot like corn husks.
Yeah, it does kind of look like corn. And of course, that's the
Black walnut.
machine that crushes it.
Yeah,
And,
Maggie gets yoked too and then walks around in a circle.
yeah, it gets the juice out of it to boil down to make the syrup. Stephanie's favorite pork rinds, and she's not even getting any. She's not, she's over them, I think.
There's some beautiful jewelry.
Yeah.
I don't need any,
No, you don't.
but some folk art. How clever. This is called Heavy Metal Milkman.
Yeah.
Folk art.
Yep.
Look at the camera mailbox or lunchbox.
Yeah, that is cool.
No, someday I just want you to learn how to text.
The toaster back there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, check that out.
Oh, wow.
So this is the main house. I'm not thinking we can go in it, but I could be wrong.
Yes.
People back in the 1850s, you know, they didn't waste anything.
No.
And so they would take their old clothing and they would
Strip them.
strip it into strips, and then they would have to prepare the strips. They would have to sew 3 together using a diagonal bias stitch so that it wouldn't bunch up, and then fold it and braid all of that and make sure they had all different lengths so that they could sew each one on so that it would be seamless, you know, and go together well. And then she's not actually sewing through the fabric. She's having to find the little holes in the braid and lace it together, and has to keep it very taut, and it'll start to come up and curve.
It's a little peek in the gathering room.
I love their corner china cabinet, my dear.
Yes, that is down your alley.
Little ladder backs and Windsor chairs.
And they're playing my favorite song.
Wonderful. What a beautiful talent we have.
We have a little one-room schoolhouse. Lots of,
Beautiful pottery.
yeah,
Homemade soaps.
kettle corn.
That smells amazing.
Yes, it does. They got leather crafts, goat cheese, Roan Soap Company. Okay, so I think we hit it all.
I think you hit it all.
Yeah.
So today was quite an experience. We talked to several people in period clothing, doing some chair weaving and
Yep.
some rug weaving
Yep.
and cooking.
And we got to see Maggie again.
Yeah, Maggie the Mule, who was making the sorghum.
Yeah. No, she wasn't making sorghum today, but, well, I mean, I guess she was at some point. But
She's resting.
this was a nice little festival.
It certainly was. It was very crowded, but it was very worth the $5 admission.
Yep.
And the buildings were all open for us to view inside and walk around in.
Yeah.
People were incredibly friendly and gracious while we were here. And well, that's mostly Tennessee.
Yeah. And nice music they had playing too.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
great. That was really great. So I can't say I didn't have a good time, because I did.
Right? So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. And I don't know. There's a lot more festivals coming.
We'll see what we can make it to.
Right. We want to thank everybody for watching, if I didn't say that. And until next time,
Have a Steph-N-Lee day.